Well, it has been way too long since I've done one of these things. Welcome, everybody, to Midnight Mumble Podcast Edition, episode number 14. Yes, indeedy do. Oh my goodness, it has been forever. I'm playing with a slinky, so if you hear noises besides the air conditioning and fans, I'm sorry. I kind of want to play with it. But anyway, it has been forever, and there's plenty of reasons why. So, not so recently, or recently, I don't know, it's been 4 months since the last one, so I'm not quite sure what altogether is the cause for it, but I know recently it's been stress and headaches, which are probably caused by stress. And then for a while I ended up working on Sundays, which I still do actually, because our one of the managers up where I work is on maternity leave, so we're all kind of shifted around. So I've got Saturdays off, but I don't have Sundays off anymore, which is kind of funny actually, and nice, because Saturdays are usually our busiest, but you know, here lately it's been really bleh. But anyway, it's been a while, and I wanted to do an update podcast, I guess. I was gonna do a tag video, and I'm like, you know what? I should do an update first before I do anything else. But yeah. So I've done some videos on my other YouTube channel, and those just 2 a week I've been trying to do, and with my headaches and the stress that I've been going through for the past 2 months now, maybe a little more than that, it just it's so hard. So I was gonna do a video with a video instead of just audio, but I can't. I don't have a webcam that's good enough. I feel like going back to like 2006, and it's like, hey, I'm doing videos on my webcam, yo. Basically, I would use my phone, but it keeps my router is really stupid, and sometimes loses connection with the internet. It's fantastic. So I usually just have to reboot it, and everything's all hunky-dory, but it's a pain in the neck, especially if I make a video on my phone and then I try to upload it through my phone. A, it takes forever. B, if it loses the connection, it's like, because it doesn't smoothly go from Wi-Fi to the 4G LTE. It's just like, what is this? No, I'm not gonna do that. Don't be silly. Bah. So that's basically how I feel about it. So otherwise, you would have video of me playing with this little slinky that has a smiley weird face on it. It really is weird. Like, the eyes are all spirally, and it's got like a really big smile. It's like, oh, really creepy. But let's see. I went through the comments on the last episode of Midnight Mumble, and I apparently mentioned that my boyfriend was going to be on it. I don't know what happened with that, but the week after that and the week after that and blah, 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 it just never happened, and I'm sorry for that. And I'm sorry that he's not here now. He went to sleep, so I should be asleep too. I had a headache for the majority of the day. I still have a headache, and which is really annoying, because today was the only day off this week that I would enjoy. My other day off, I have things to do, which is related to the personal stress, but that's beside the point. So it's just, so I'm really tired from the headache, and I'm also tired because I've been up since noon, which you wouldn't think would be a bad thing, but it is. It's like I woke up at 9, and I'm like, no, I don't feel like waking up this early. I don't have to work. So I was hoping to wake up at least at 10 or 10:30, somewhere along there line. No, I wake up at noon. I'm like, oh, I don't want to get out of bed, but I do want to get out of bed. Oh my goodness. I ended up getting out of bed because, yeah. Oh man, that just reminded me of something that I need to do, but no worries. I'll do it tomorrow. Oh my goodness. And it's one of those things too where it's like you'd think by now I would remember to do it, but no, of course not. That'd be too easy. Of course that would be too easy. But let's see. What all has happened since then? I finally went to the doctor about just health in general, out of curiosity. And apparently what was it? I need to lower my sodium, up my water intake, and I needed to take some vitamins. So, I take this to heart, and I'm one of those people who doesn't understand the basics of, doing things kind of gradually. No, I have to have a low sodium diet, so I'm just no sodium. Anything above 2 is too much. 2 milligrams. It's like, no, I know that's unrealistic and stupid. I've mellowed out since then, but I'm still all, if it's over 100, I don't want to eat it kind of mentality. Which is bad because, oh my goodness, there is so much sodium in, like, everything. Even milk. Milk has sodium. I was amazed, actually. Like, what? Milk has sodium? Cheese has so much sodium. It makes me mad because I absolutely love cheese. So I haven't had cheese that much. And I have to stop eating sandwiches. But on the plus side, I can have more pasta. So I'm happy about that. I love pasta. Absolutely love it. So, but the water intake has been doing really good. I bought some cheap water bottles at the grocery store. And I started off with just 3, like refilling it 3 times, drinking the whole thing 3 times a day. And then I gradually went to 4. And then it got a little colder. And when it gets colder, I don't want to drink the water. But at this point now, I'm up to 4 to 5. And it's really good, actually. It's 4 to 5 more than I used to do. Haha. I used to not drink water at all. Like, just a little bit. That's it. And I know that's horrible. But, yeah. And then I got the vitamins necessary. That's a funny story. Okay. So, there's a website where you can get vitamins. I'm not going to name it unless you guys want to hear it. But you can get it at a really good discount. So, I check it on there. I'm looking for the vitamins I need. Okay, these are good. I need vitamin D with some calcium. So, I go on there. I look. Oh, these look really good. Oh, these look good too. So, I found 2 of them. One's the gel cap kind, easy to swallow supposedly, and the other one's not. So I'm tossing the idea up and down, and I finally decide, you know what, I'll do the gel cap ones. Because there's one person on there who says that these vitamins are ridiculously big and impossible to swallow, but everybody else is like, oh, these are easy to swallow, blah, 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 blah. I should have listened to the one person who said these things are horse pills, because when I got them, opened the box up, looked into the little container jar thing that they come in, and they're horse pills. And I have to take 2 of these a day. 2 horse pills. I tried to swallow one of them, and it just... I got really mad because I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. So I've wasted some money. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I bought 3 of them. Because, A, I needed a whole bunch of vitamins, because, doctor's orders, and B, it was a really good price, so, you get a discount for it, so I'm never doing that again, ever. Trying it first, and then I'll buy it in bulk. But, yeah, now I got a box full of that. I don't know what to do with. So, the boyfriend, being amazing as he is, the last time I tried to swallow... the attempt of swallowing the pill, he was on Skype with me, and he saw how frustrated I was getting, and he's like, well, what kind do you need? So I told him, and he ended up buying me these chewable kind, coffee mocha flavor. I'm a little iffy on the flavor. That's what I told him. Like, it sounds good, but these things are hit or miss, and if it's a miss, it's a really bad miss. But at this point, you know, I really have to take these vitamins. So I'm like, okay, yeah, that sounds great. It's chewable, so I don't have to try to swallow the stupid things. So they finally arrive, and oh my goodness, they are amazing. What's funny though is whenever you open it up, it smells like there's this s'mores flavored cocoa mix I have, and it smells like that. It is so funny. It doesn't taste like that. No, it tastes kind of like coffee mocha, which is amazing. So I have those. I end up taking one for lunch and one for dinner. I should probably take one for breakfast, one for dinner, but I don't usually eat breakfast, and I work mornings a lot, so it's kind of hard to eat breakfast at a certain time. So I just do lunch and dinner, and I try to have a slightly late dinner, but considering the fact that I get hungry really easily and a lot, it's really hard. But in spite of all this, in spite of watching my sodium, in spite of drinking a whole bunch of water and the vitamin D pills, I still get the headaches. It's really frustrating. So I don't know what it's from, but hopefully I figure it out. If I don't figure it out, I'm going to be like, hey doc, I need you to diagnose this problem I am having. I'm just going to speak it in Russian accent and make him look at me like, what are you doing? Stop it. Just stop it. So that's that fun little story. I don't think there's any other fun little stories. Let's see. Yeah, I haven't really done much. I've been working. And when I'm not working, I'm at home trying to relax. But it's hard. Let's see. What else have I done recently? I started playing Final Fantasy XIV Realm Reborn. My free trial, which is 2 weeks, mind you. This thing has a 2 weeks free trial. I've only played maybe 20, 21 hours, and the 2 weeks will be up by the time this episode goes up. So there goes that. I don't know if I'll be able to play any Sunday night, but that was what I was gonna do. Saturday is today. Yesterday. Dates. The 26th of May. There we go. I will say the date. That's what I was gonna do, and I ended up with a headache, and it just it ruined everything. Because, like I said, it was gonna be my one day off this week that I could enjoy, because the other day I've got the thing to do. So it's just, And because of the thing that I have to do on Wednesday, I can't take any painkillers besides Tylenol, and Tylenol does nothing for me. It managed to put me to sleep a little bit, but I'm not sure if that was the medicine or if it was just me getting really tired from the headache, because they wear me out. I mean, the migraines really wear me out, but like the headache like I got today, which thankfully did not turn into a migraine, it just it wears me out, and I don't know why. It's weird. I wouldn't think that it would, because it's not like a seizure, for example. Really extreme, I know, but it's the only other thing I can think of off the top of my head, where it tenses up and spazzes out all your muscles, so when it's finally over, you're exhausted beyond belief. And it's like, I don't understand why this exhausts me, unless the trying to kill the pain is just bleh. I don't know. It's interesting, though, nonetheless, that it makes you tired. Oh. Oh, see? There you go. Yawn. Sorry. Let's see. I played Final Fantasy XIV. I'm probably gonna buy it. Probably, and I really shouldn't, but I'm probably going to. Hopefully, it'll go on sale sometime. I don't know, but it would be nice. But anyway, a friend of mine got me this software on Steam called Nimble Writer, and I've been fiddling with that, and it's pretty cool, actually. I finally figured out some of the stuff that was driving me nuts. Apparently I was doing something wrong. I had something checkmarked and I shouldn't have had it checkmarked, but I was like, oh, this is what this is for, isn't it? No, it does the opposite thing of what I wanted it to do. So I figured that out, and it's really cool because it's like WordPad and Microsoft processor, the word processor, kind of pushed together a little. Because it's not quite, it doesn't do like the pages and stuff like that. You can't do page numbers and stuff. And it does this weird arrangement when you try to do a few things. Because it's just the way that it's meant to do. It's really simple, it's straightforward. And you try to do other things and it's just blah. But anyway, you have your little section where you're typing at. And off to the side, you can have like notes and stuff. Like pictures of your characters or a character list or, you know, plot and stuff. And it's really cool because instead of having, you know, 5 zillion WordPads open or 5 zillion pieces of paper strewn about your desk, which I have like no room for that, it's all right there on the screen. You can just click on it and you can have pictures, you can have notes, you can have other things that I can't think of off the top of my head. But it's really cool. I finally got the hang of it. And I've been using it. I was going to start a new fantasy, sci-fi sort of thing. And it's not coming to me. So I'm just going to let it settle while I work on this other simple, kind of comical fantasy series. It's interesting. I don't know how it's going to turn out. But, oh, I also tried Star Trek Online. And I'm not so sure I like it. Just like any other Star Trek game. I don't know what it is about Star Trek games that I don't like about them. I mean, this one's an MMO. So it's like, why do I not like this one? You can fly a ship. You become a captain. And you can fly a starship. How do I not like this? I don't know, but I don't. And I don't know why. But I like the Final Fantasy one a lot more. And I don't know if it's because I tried the Final Fantasy XIV before I tried Star Trek Online, but either way, I like Final Fantasy right now, so that's cool. I'm trying to think of all the stuff that's happened between the last thing that I uploaded and presently. I think I've touched on all the basics. I'm staring at my amiibos right now. I got into that. Yep. I got sucked into that so quickly. I was hoping I wouldn't, and it just kind of happened. Of course. I think that's really it. If I think of something, then maybe I'll up the next episode. But there's a few tag videos I want to do, and I can't decide if I want to do them in Midnight Mumble format or if I just want to attempt to do the webcam. Because if I do use the webcam, I will warn you guys now, it is not even 720p. It's probably 480p. So if I do it, and I'll upload it in 720p, and you won't be able to tell the difference because there's going to be bars to the side because it's a 4:3 instead of a 16:9. So it's kind of funny, the ratio. So that's another thing on my list, is to get a webcam so I could do vlogs again. That would be fantastic. And also for my live streams, of course. So yeah, I think that just about does it. So surprise, and thanks everybody for listening. I still do have it on my list of things to do to upload these to my SoundCloud for you guys to just download and listen to on the go, so you don't have to be like, oh, I have to wait until blah 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 before I can listen to this. So we'll see when I manage that, and when I do, I will let you guys know, and the links for each episode will be in the episodes uploaded. So that's cool. But yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna attempt to go to sleep. The headache's not overwhelming. It switched sides. Oh my goodness, no. It did. It was on the left, now it's on the right. I hate it when it does that. Ugh. So annoying. But I think that is it. Thanks everybody for listening and tuning in. Thanks for tolerating my absence and for all the stuff. Yeah, so I will really try to upload more often on here, because I know there's a whole bunch of people subscribed, eagerly waiting for whatever I have to throw at them, so, you know. There's also my Let's Play channel, if you guys want to subscribe. The link is always down below. Twitter as well. Facebook fan page, I think, is down there too. It doesn't have a lot of love. I update it rarely, but it's still there, so, you know, in case you want to see random, out of nowhere updates on there, be my guest. But other than that, I think I'm done. And so, yeah. Thanks everybody for listening and tuning in, and I will see you all next time. Bye!